I used to blame my scars for who I am, for all the negative in my life, and that was not fair. Yeah, no, I was born looking this way in some form or another. I've had a couple of surgeries to fix it, but I was born looking this way. I was born with facial scars. I don't know what normal looks like the way that a lot of people know what normal looks like. I was raised in a bayou village where I wasn't exposed to a lot of the world. Didn't have cable until I was in my late teens. um, I didn't get to go to a lot of restaurants. I didn't get exposed to a lot of things except God. So it was a warped reality, to be honest with you. I'm not saying it was all bad, but it really was a warped reality. I had to learn a lot really fast in my adult years. Things that went against everything that I knew. But what I learned most was growing up, I thought that because I listened to Boyz II Men, all that love music, I was all in tune with that, and I figured, watching Beauty and the Beast, I'm like, oh, so this really hot girl can love this ugly, ugly dude despite the way he looks? Like, what? Oh, well then hell, if that's the case, I'm gonna get a really hot girl based on being a good person despite the way that I look, but the way that I did it was wrong. I wasn't good to me. I still hated me. I just loved everybody else. I showed, and I really genuinely am a nice person. I've always been a nice person. I've always been a sweet person. Anytime I've ever given a compliment, I've meant it. Anytime I've ever said that I see beauty in something, I meant it. I just never saw beauty in me. And that was a huge problem. I dated before, but I never dated because I liked the person really, except once, and you never know how much life can change somebody until you actually see it. But I dated people because one, I was desperate, and two, I was tired of being alone. And yeah, I'm still tired of being alone. The problem was that all the love that I had, and there's a lot of love in this heart. There is a lot of it. And I'm not bragging. I'm just this. It's just me. It's who I am. I gave it all to other people and didn't leave one drop for myself. I hated myself. I hated looking in the mirror. I hated thinking I hated thinking that I was alive. I hated when people disliked me, I blamed me, not them. I always blamed myself. I always asked, dude, what did you do? I always tried too hard for people to like me as well, which I think is another reason that, I was a turn off for a lot of people. And I still do try hard, for people to like me. I still have to work on that. But over the last couple of years, the last year for sure, I've decided to take the love that I give to other people, take some of that back and put it on me. I've decided to understand that this is not who I am. This and this is who I am. And if I'm going to have a better view of this, I have to have a better view of this and this. I have to love me despite my scars. And I do. Now, not only can I look in the mirror, but when I look in the mirror, I'm proud of this. I am proud as hell of my scars because I had to go through hell, not only for them, but because of them. And I still, not only did I come out of the fire that of hell that this gave me, but I walked out on my feet. I didn't crawl out. I walked out. I was just never able to acknowledge that and be proud of myself because I was always woe is me. But I walked out. I'm better. I'm better for having been through everything I've been through, and I am proud of the man that I am today because I have so much knowledge, so much wisdom, and so much insight. I can see that the way that people treat each other is bad because it's the way I was treated, and for the same reasons, because of the way you look. But one thing that I do realize is that I still have the same amount of love for other people as I did before I even started loving myself. I love myself now, but man, I still have a whole lot of love for other people. And yeah, I'm still single, and it sucks. I'm lonely. I'm alone. You know, I still have my bad days where I feel sad and where I feel bad about me, but who doesn't? All I know is that at the end of it all, I'm crawling out of it and I'm feeling better about me. And that's what I think is important. The me from 5 years ago would have been making this video going, I don't know why I hate myself. I should have killed myself. Now I'm like, dude, look, I'm glad I'm here because I get to change lives and I get to learn all the time. And loving me has been the one thing that I missed, and I got it. And damn it, I will never, ever, ever hate me again. And that's some good advice. Love you no matter what. And if you don't know how, learn how. It's possible. You're beautiful no matter what you are. No, to yourself, you're beautiful. And if you don't think you are, ask somebody. They'll tell you. So y'all have a good one. I love you. Deuces.